Mario Odyssey was Nintendo's downfall. Before I begin this hot take, hear me out. Before I slander and just badmouth this game, hear me out. It is a very polished experience. It is almost a perfect game. It is everything that you want Nintendo to do. It delivered in such a flawless and fluid way that I didn't think games could do anymore. It gave us unbelievable level designs. It gave us new gameplay mechanics. It gave us such polished experience, graphics that actually felt like an upgrade, and just overall, everything in this game had a purpose. Every star was hidden. Every way of leveling up was well thought out. However, with all its greatness, with all its accomplishments, with all the amazing gameplay design that it gave us, you could tell Nintendo didn't put their heart and soul in it. You could tell Nintendo did this as a formula and not as a new way of playing with Mario. I know I'm not alone in these thoughts. I know other people agree with me. I know you guys can feel that Nintendo had shortcuts in this game. If this was truly made out of 100% passion, there was no need for stars to be as blatantly easy as some were. If there was truly made out of passion, there was no way this needed to have that nostalgic Mario 64 level. If this was truly made out of innovation, out of a love letter to platforms, out of genuine soul to experience a new gameplay, then Mario Odyssey would not have repeated every single boss fight for every single level. You know this is true. You clicked on this video because you know that there was something off about that game. Something that felt formulaic. Something where you can tell that the CEO in charge of making this didn't make it because he's a fan of games. He didn't make it because he cares the fans of the game. He made it because he saw that there was a market in platforming that was missing. He saw data in a spreadsheet and he said, let's capitalize, let's make some money on this niche piece of gaming. And you can tell every game after that, maybe except one or two, maybe except Mario Wonder. So maybe except 1 out of 50 first-person games that Nintendo has published, that Nintendo has done a formula and hasn't done actual gaming. You feel it. You know this is true. You know that Nintendo became sort of like Disney, sort of like when Marvel saw a formula that worked in their movies, they repeated that formula, and then they ran it to the ground where it's oversaturated. You know Nintendo became exactly like that. Nintendo became like Call of Duty, where they saw a formula, they saw it was successful, they repeated exactly that formula, and they ran it to the ground until it became oversaturated, and games now hated it. Best case scenario, if Nintendo keeps doing this, best case scenario is that their games will be average. Think about it. Their legendary games, if they keep on doing this practice, will become average. That's the best case scenario. Worst case scenario, games will be mediocre. They'll be oversaturated and we will hate that they release a new Mario game. Just like we hate that they're releasing a new Marvel movie. Just like we hate that they're releasing a new Assassin's Creed. Just like we hate that they're releasing a new Call of Duty. That's what Nintendo's becoming. And it started with Mario Odyssey. A game that was so close to greatness, a game that was so close to perfect, you could clearly see the flaws in it. You could clearly see where they had the shortcuts. You can see where they wanted to just keep that formula. You can see where they didn't have their true soul in it. Like and subscribe. I have plenty of plans for this channel.